Hello, everyone, and welcome to Mystic Temple Spirituality for a New Age. This week, I'm on vacation, so what we are going to do instead is we are going to have a little bit of the greatest hits from Divinity Session 1 through 12. And I will see you guys next week. And it is as follows: because lessons learned are pointless if you do nothing about them. Okay? I always tell people information has no value unless it's acted upon. No value. Unless you're doing something with it. So if you're learning lessons, you're like, yeah, okay, I understand why that happened. I got that lesson. But did you really get it? Are you really learning your lessons? Are you really changing the way that you move? Are you now moving differently down that path? Are you now having different types of miles that you're walking? Or are you walking the same miles? Ask yourself that question. Message. You need to make sure that you are in alignment with your actual principles and values. What are your values? What do you value in this world? What do you value in your life? Those things should be priorities, whatever you value. And you should be living according to those values and principles that you set yourself. You should be living according to yours, not other people's. Fire has the power to destroy, but from that destruction comes something new. It doesn't actually destroy, it creates. It destroys something, alchemizes it, and creates something new. That's what fire does. And that's what that smoke is, the byproduct. So you are the byproduct of that alchemy. Your life is a byproduct of your alchemy. What does it mean to be awake on your path versus asleep? And why is it important? First of all, what it means is to be actually present while you are going through your challenges, your triumphs, everything in your life, and learning from those lessons. All of these things, like I said, every single step on your path is important to your path. Every single step that you make, I'm going to look at you. Every single step that you make, okay, is important to your path. So if you are not present in these steps, you're going to miss a lot of the points. And there are many points. I've been saying this for years. Everyone's praying to the same thing. It is the same power, it is the same essence, the same life force, the same universal force that flows through all of us that we connect to. And as human beings, our brains want to name it things. We want to call it this, we want to call it that. And because this person over here calls their God or that energy a particular thing, people over here who call it something else think that there's a division here. There's a division here. You're doing this and you're doing that. That's not my God. This is a different God. That's a different God. We're all tapping into the same energy, the tapestry that is life force, the tapestry that is divinity. So leave the darkness. Let that stay in the dark. Come forth into your grandeur, your light, your might. They are referring to your power, the power that you have within that I've been telling you guys all about. This is your power, because remember, you are part of this light. You are the light. So come forth into the light. It's talking about coming forth into your own light, into your own power, into your own grandeur, your own greatness, stepping into your greatness. And in order to do that, you must leave behind the darkness. This darkness are traumas that you have experienced, traumas that you are holding within you still, and probably don't even realize it, because many of the traumas that we hold within us from years and years and years of betrayal, of negativity, of abandonment, of all of these things, it is calling to you to let those things go. Remember, you are never powerless. This is what the Book of Rasheeda teaches overall: your power, your truth of who you actually are and what you can do in your life. And this is actually a guide to living your life happier, more content, less anxiety, rightly guided, and moving towards your path. More successful, for sure. Okay. More prosperous, for sure. Less suffering, for sure. Okay. So all you have to do is follow these instructions that are actually given in the Book of Rasheeda. It's right there. It's right there. Everything that you need to do, it's right there. This is what you want to do. This is your desire to do. and you have no idea. You just cannot see how you can get from A to B. It doesn't make sense to you right now in this moment how you can get from A to B, but understand the end will be had. The universe will always provide the way. As long as it is in alignment with your path, the end will be had in this lifetime or the next. So you will always get exactly where it is that you're supposed to go. So understand that and really take solace in that. Because when you move through life with faith, it never falters. It never falters. You do not have to be afraid of the unknown. Stop being afraid of you don't know what's around the corner. You don't have to know what's around the corner. So sometimes when you don't understand the how, focus on the what and the why. Don't worry about the how. Allow your life, allow your soul's journey to unfold. Manifest what it is that you want to manifest out of your life and know that you have the power to do so. You are never, ever powerless in this world. I want you to really understand that, really embody that right now. As I say these words to you, you are never powerless. When things are happening in our lives, we feel like we are powerless sometimes because we feel like we don't have control over this or that. What you do have control over is you. What you do have control over is your reality, your universe, your world, because this is a gift that the light has given us. Change your focus. Change your priorities. What are you prioritizing in life? What are you prioritizing your path? Are you prioritizing yourself, your self-care, your inner being? If you are not prioritizing that, what ends up happening is you are on a path of destruction. You are on a path of suffering because you want to focus on some things that don't matter. You want to focus on things that give you immediate gratification in the moment, but aren't really leading you anywhere. Ask yourself these questions and be honest with yourself, okay? Because this is all about truth. Mystic Temple is all about truth. So we're not going to sugarcoat anything, okay? I'm asking you some hard truths, and I want you to really ask yourself those things because that's what the Book of Rasheeda is asking you to do. Remember, everything starts with energy. So if you are not healing the energy that is inside of you, then it's not gone. You can talk about it till you're blue in the face. You can go see a psychologist. You can go see that until that energy is removed. And there are many processes, by the way, where you can actually do some energy work through communication, through speaking, because speaking, your voice does carry vibration and you can release that way. But when something is really, really deeply rooted and your spirit is not ready to to let that go, that's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. So you need to go in there and forcibly remove it so that you can move on without these baggages, without this trauma controlling your life, controlling your actions, your reactions, everything about your life. If you don't actually remove the energy that's inside of you, then the problems will still remain. The root of it will still remain. You can deal with the symptoms, but until you deal with the root, those symptoms are just going to come back after a while, okay? And that's why people think healing has to be this long, drawn out journey because you're not getting to the root. You're not getting to the root. Once you get to the root, it's not that everything is easy, but it's simple, okay? Once you get to the root and you're able to wipe that out, everything else is much easier and long lasting because there's no thing here that continues to exacerbate the problem. But I'm telling you right now, stick with me at Mystic Temple, and we will break those chains. We will break those chains on your mind. We will break those chains on your heart. We will break those chains on your spirit. I don't believe in boxes. I don't believe in chains. I don't believe in anything else other than you being your authentic self. There is a war going on for your soul. There is a war going on for your mind. There's a war going on for the liberation of your spirit. This Mystic Temple is a revolution, and it will be televised.
This is a calling to the world that's gone cold. When you're feeling lost and all alone, hold on tight, let go of your demons. There's a light inside that that's waiting to be seen. To the broken-hearted, to the ones who've been betrayed, to the ones who've been silenced, to the ones who've been afraid. You're not alone, we're in this fight together. We'll lift each other up and rise above the weather. There's hope, don't be afraid to make a stand. Rise up, it's time to heal across the land. United we'll be stronger, let the Book of Rasheeda lead the way. So rise up, let the light guide us today. To the broken-hearted, to the ones who've been betrayed, to the ones who've been silenced, to the ones who've been afraid. You're not alone, we're in this fight together. We'll lift each other up and rise above the weather. To the dreamers and believers, don't give up the fight. Release it all, shine your light so bright. In the face of darkness, we know our way. With hope in our hearts, we'll make a brighter day. There's hope, don't be afraid to make a stand. Rise up, it's time to heal across the land. United we'll be stronger, let the Book of Rasheeda lead the way. So rise up, let the light guide us.